do get it into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We have one for all. The one ship for Jesus Christ is governing. It is helpers, namely me, great silence. So I'm writing all members of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints to transfer into heavenly glory and to ascend to heavenly birthday. Now, as I said, those who are not members of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints people, I'm ready to say the Church of Jesus Christ is saved in its present times, present saints, to experience the ascension of saints to the highest degree of glory. Now, as Jesus Christ was born, since Adam, priesthood has been passed. And as Jesus Christ was born, priesthood was already on earth, and Jesus Christ is experienced. Now, Jesus was doing such a glorious experience between baptism and laying on of hands and the giving of the Holy Ghost. Jesus was having 3 years. And he was even transfigured on a mountain. But to ascend to heaven, he didn't have hands laid on hands. But how grateful I am that I had such exceedingly gentle people laying their hands on my hands. Jesus was laying on the soul, and then he was laying their hands on him, and that was profound gentle. So I appreciating the glorious example of Jesus Christ. I'm sure that Jesus atoned for me. Although we doubt me, but I believe that Jesus atoned for me. I believe that Jesus atoned for me. That he atoned gloriously for me. The Supreme Apostle Baksay, and the atonement is this, that Jesus Christ was cut down away from heaven, like if he was killed. And was sucked from heaven. That's the atonement. When he was experienced on earth, baptism, laying on of hands, and the glorious miracles in between, the glorious remnants, that's what I'm super grateful to bless you. I believe that the Romans was laying their hands, and also the Jews was laying their hands, what the Jews wanted that they laid their hands upon you. I believe that it's glorious. Jesus was surrounding himself not only by Jews, but also was calling the northern Assyrian places, northwestern Assyrian places. I believe they were especially for Ephraim, Manasseh, and those other tribes of Israel, which has been custom by Jews 700 years before Jesus Christ was born. Those custom up north and Assyria. It was captivating. That's why I thought we might have that experience together of my celestial wedding. Now, I hope to ascend to heaven just about now. For now, I believe that I actually have some ideas for even a while to ascend to heaven. If it is right, it is really right. People are really to ascend to heaven. Jesus Christ ascend to heaven. I always believe about Jesus Christ to have general handling upon the general movement that I was really beautiful. So I believe that I always do. Now, how can all other members of Jesus Christ listen to the same? Can they believe that through the atonement of Christ they may be saved? Can they believe that if great Yahweh is cast down from heaven, it is not the same as if anybody else is cast from heaven? So is it possible that if great Yahweh is cast from heaven down, that he was actually atoning for all mankind? Is it necessary that Yahweh will suffer anymore as just being cast out from heaven to earth or so these are the wonderful questions. If anybody knows the answer, any gentle person, any most loud person is really invited to talk with me. Those who already belong to church might take this commandment. My telephone number is 07505999751. The line is open and free, 07505999751. I need your responses. We're speaking about Jesus Christ atoned for me. I wish to be therefore obedient to the laws, not to the gospel, and to ascend to heaven this good time of Jesus Christ. Now, in 2013, for all those who are approximately 32 years old or older, until 2019 onward, 2009 onward, ascensions members of Jesus Christ will ascend to heaven. We already invited all the members of the baptism of Jesus Christ to enter our membership. Now, what about those who already passed away and are dead? Can they be saved at all? And now we have first resurrection, men out to be resurrected. Hallelujah. And then comes second resurrection, second from sound, the dead. that might not be at a police to go somewhere and to listen or to listen. So what I am now suggesting, or inviting some members of these guys in my man that we now ascend to heaven. What do we need? Do we need to keep the word of wisdom of the Lord down for the salvation? So my telephone number is 075059751. The line is free. Phone call is 075059751. It is a British number in England. We are in London, in Covent Garden. We work in England. The European Northern Tech Organization. We need help, especially with a just scope, ascension to heaven. Some men that we've been preaching now, not as effective doctrines, but was essential. As their Church of Jesus Christ, listen, sin is the most effective persecution of Joseph Smith. The view that the persecution of Joseph Smith is important doctrine, and it's important for each member of Jesus Christ in the letter says, for each man to have vision of Elohim Yahweh, standing out there in great glory and speaking to them, transfiguring them, or translating them to the masses. That is important. But more important is transspiritual Jesus Christ and essential Jesus Christ to heaven. So, because Jesus Christ essentially heaven is more than God for that. We should focus on that. Then we might eventually be smarter than Joseph, and not need for 100 years to lay somewhere in the grave as Joseph did. But then we might have something much more glorious. The other is what we ought to have. I promise you, yes, we need to ascend to heaven. We need to follow the example of Jesus Christ was here and was showing his kind of glory, Peter, James, and John, and was conversing with Moses and Elias about the great ascension of Jesus Christ. If Jesus Christ stood about that time. What is the word of wisdom? So the telephone number is 075059751. If anybody would like to speak about transfiguration of Jesus Christ, ascension of Jesus Christ to heaven, or even in any language, would like to speak about word of wisdom, what it actually is. Actually, send us, if you like, send us a call me 0750-5997, 0750-599-71. And I love it. I have this one of the neighbors. I'll show what a beautiful experience I have. All of it I have. I have. It's a miracle of good guy, or a miracle of creature of Elohim Yahweh. Myself, number 0750-5997. Speaking about word of wisdom, whether it is, now I state what I think the word of wisdom is. I believe the word of wisdom is law of temporal revelation. It is for members of the Church of Jesus Christ. I will be good if I take all my clothes, which are least unto the sight of God and good forward in the sight of God, really good in thanksgiving. So if anybody would like to experience chasing out, being out in broadcasting, you can chase. If anybody would like to women culture and paranormal culture, and activities related to the gameplay, we have also the BYU sellers, or BYU soccer players, women's soccer. They all are invited to French month. And anybody who would like to know something more about soccer, Montana University, they have mountains and diamonds. And then they also say one of the prizes is one of the baptized in Jesus Christ relations. I testify. The Bible says that the Church of Jesus Christ is letter certificate until the chocolate and essentially. And the baptism in the Church of Jesus Christ relations is dated to the kingdom coming around. So why would we need to be baptized in any other church? I emphasize baptized in any other church while I was already baptized in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints because I didn't feel as beloved at that time in the Church of Jesus Christ for some reason. Therefore, if I will be president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I will keep up with the words which I will speak to you now, and they are words from the Bible, New Testament, Gospel, but the sense of us, 4 verses 12, 15, to even greater. As Jesus Christ was doing, even greater acts on here. Jesus Christ himself commanded to all those by the disciples who got after Jesus to do such acts as Jesus Christ was acting, and even greater because Jesus Christ, our advocate with the Father, is in heaven with the Father, speaking for after the Father. So I'm sure what model I have, I really am the happiest man on earth. It's really a wonder. And see how beautiful of God, and really the creature of God. That's what we have here in Covent Garden. London, and here we have not about search organization, very loud, God of all men. Now, we think about so we were thinking about preachers and Jesus was granted already. They were supposed to multiply with money, they were stopped doing and half a million. The priests in Valley agreement to their first commandment of God given to our first service and so if anybody would like to have such a wonderful love, to believe in, let's say going to those services, which have believed some of the size of God and good food in the size of God, really with food and thanksgiving. We have here the out loud. And it's free, so we have also Baksay or anniversary. Anybody who likes can phone call. Phone number is 07505 Here's the number. We can also post up for 7505 from Master Mario would like to have some. We can work about the evening. The household. Well, actually, Jesus Christ for the second time already. I'm like very beautiful. We hope they get our society. Jesus Christ a lot of things. Exceeding our blesses with the beauty. We would like to have much more beauty than we ever had. We would like to be growing. We would like to be 2 meters and 13 centimeters. So it's so great. And we would like to be really of the most perfect proportion. So wearing a garment which is also knee length. Later, as that will fulfill the demand, and we already more chesty and most beauty, we would like to wear a winter garment. So this has been maybe greeting from Slow Republic as not as friendly as we last time. But we hope that from now on, so remember the saying, from now on, we'll be extremely friendly. If there is anybody who is needing to be trusted to him or trusted to him, we need helpers. We now organize a company, incorporate, in Great Britain, a company's name, Jesus Christ Ascension, Ali. And we're looking forward to have more of members of Jesus Christ listen to trusted to him or trusted to heaven. I should remember Baksay and volunteering to be the first. So remember the first man in space was, and now we will find out who it is. He has their beautiful creations and it's the length of the awesome place here. The moving thing here, and it's beautiful. It's ranging on. So the first man in space, outer space, was maybe, and now we need to find out who was it. Who's for 705 and 71? Who's for 705 and 71? We have here some wonderful spirits of heaven, disciples of Lord Jesus Christ, and we need to find out who was the first man in space. Now we remember that Jesus Christ is absolutely first. So Elohim Yahweh was actually first. So first was Elohim Yahweh, and that means I am who I am. Yahweh was then creating any other, or any other was spoken by Elohim. I think I was the second one. Absolutely first. As we know, it's not important who was first and second. No, it's just very important. But then, as it came to say who is on the right hand, like, we have chosen the right, and we have been born of woman. That's very important. Now, what can help us to ascend to heaven? For people thinking, planning, whether there might be happening to us, anybody might be at this time so lucky. So we was finding Jesus Christ as the first one, and most important one. Then we thought it might be me as the supreme also of the Son of Jesus Christ. And then we have Enoch. Now, because we are hearing here different sorts of ghosts, so ghost was down. And after Enoch, we believe that it was Moses and Elijah who appeared at the transfiguration of Jesus Christ upon a mount. They have to be esteemed as very important. Transfiguration of Jesus Christ upon a mount. There Moses and Elijah was appearing, which is a clear show to us the Moses and Elijah both was not suffering death. That is eventually written in the book of Deuteronomy in the 5th book of Moses, named Deuteronomy. On the end of Deuteronomy is eventually written that Moses suffered death, and Israel were 30 days in a valley near Mount Nebo, somewhere maybe in place named Noah. We are absolutely sure that death was not such a death as men think the death died, but it's really ascension of Moses seems to happen from the Mount Noah, from Mount Nebo. But we have an American already for this, so we need to now have Jesus with us, and we need to plan for chess. Now, how can we chase? This is like a practice. So President Monson was organizing pornography inside he organized porno man chase. Now let's view. Yes, the President Monson that, but officially he was stating that porno not true. So let's say there President Monson was saying right, and porno not true. We want to find out what Jesus Christ. We can trust President Monson, but if we trust him, President Hinckley is dead now, and is laying in the grave like a lazy blasphemy. I don't want to say that all dead people are lazy blasphemers, because they will be resurrected, and many of them also were resurrected. But why was he dying? Personally, I'm planning ascensions to heaven. So maybe allowed soccer, women's soccer, and maybe open ranks of BYU proprietors fairs to those most glorious BYU soccer players, women's soccer players. Might eventually like to. We have a visit, so I will need to end. Thank you very much.
So